Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and for the last time, welcome back to Highwater Pass. Today we are doing the tour. This is the last time that we're going to be visiting the zoo, but by the time that this goes up, you will already be able to download the zoo on the Steam Workshop. So, if you would like to download that and follow along, or if you would like to play around with it, that should be available for you now. Today I am joined by my wonderful editor.
Hello!
You should probably introduce yourself. What do we call you? Because I've only been calling you the editor.
I like being called the editor.
Okay. Behold the editor. By the time that this goes up, Editor Plays may or may not be up on the channel. That was quite a fun video to do. Anyway, they are joining me again today. We are doing a full tour of Highwater Pass. This is going to be interactive, so whenever we hit a crossroads, you should, if I do my setup correctly, you should be able to select whether or not you would like to go left or right, or how you would like to view the zoo. And then, of course, we will be taking you on a guided tour. So we are here in the original entrance building, which was never recorded, or rather, it was recorded, but when I tried to transfer that video data over to my editor, it all corrupted. So you have never seen me build this, and you never will. Yeah, and it's not exactly anything to look at either. I mean, it does the job, but it's not a particularly good zoo entrance. But it does have some spectacular views, which I'm showing off right now. So over here we have the Binturong habitat. I tried my best to make sure that you could actually see into it. And then over here we have the great big, I don't know, San Francisco Bay? I like to believe this is the San Francisco Bay. I know that the original version of this map, this is supposed to be like somewhere in New York, but we've changed that. So, and then of course you get these wonderful views of the entire zoo over here. If we go over this direction, I'm just gonna run, just be a little dangerous. There we go. And then over here we have our little entrance, and then our Binturongs, which you could see a little bit earlier, but let's actually go into the habitat, just phase through the glass there. So here we have our Binturong. It was interesting deciding what exactly we were going to put here. The Binturong was not my first choice, by even a little bit, but unfortunately the area that we had to work with was just entirely too small for my original plans. So he's here now.
What were your original plans?
To be completely honest, I had originally thought that we would put, oh my goodness, cougars here, and then I realized quite quickly that that's a dumb idea. You don't open a zoo with cougars. That it's a little bit like, you know, you don't even park at the zoo yet, and you see the elephants. Like, why even bother going in? So we ended up changing that. But yeah, it's a nice little area. My dearest editor, what do you think of this whole business?
It feels very cramped.
Yeah, it does. This whole side of the hill, if you go into the original campaign version, you can't even get to this part of the map. This is definitely extended borders, which the map just generally comes with. You don't have to download any mods for that. I wanted to do something with this hillside, but no, you're right. It is absolutely a little bit cramped. So let's go ahead and move down the hill, I think. We've got our little information board here for the Binturong, Southeast Asia animal. And then we come down into the forest over here. Normally when I build zoos, I try to stick with whatever area I'm going with. I like to have a palette for the theme, and in this case I ended up just selecting what was already here. So a lot of ponderosas, which are native to California. That's one of the reasons why I ended up deciding that this was just going to be in San Francisco to begin with. If we go down this direction, we will be able to see the bison, which actually, if we walk up the stairs a little bit, we might be able to see, yeah, a little bit of the bison and the pronghorn over there. So this whole area was very difficult to put together, mostly because of the bison and their glitchiness. I think I talked about that though when I did the facts video about them when we were putting together the habitat.
Yeah, I had to cut out some time that was put into it and then had to be deleted because the bison couldn't walk over it.
Yeah, editing that was a bit of a nightmare. So, but I do appreciate you going through all of the effort to actually edit the videos, because my goodness, this would be unwatchable. At least 2 hours of every video is just absolutely nothing happening, just me going AFK and Doom blasting in the background. Like, yeah, no, I'm very grateful that my editor is willing to tolerate my BS, so. Anyway, we get this lovely view again through here. So. But I think we're ready to go down the hill. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. So, we got our little garden patch over here. I believe the zoo is still closed, and we're doing that simply because it takes about 5 minutes to load into the zoo, as it is, and the guests don't help anything. So, do we wanna go down the path, or do we wanna go see the overlook over here? What do you think?